Good morning, everybody, and hello. Welcome to yet another week of our Introduction to World Religions course. Today, you're supposed to finish up your African Religions chapter and begin the process of starting Group 2 Religions Originating in India. And your first section of that religions originating in India will be due next Monday at 11:59 p.m. That's the section on Hinduism. So, just kind of remembering what all we're doing here. You have the overview that you can read over today, which talks about the four indigenous religions of the subcontinent of India: Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and Sikhism. Then by next Monday, at the end of the day, you should have finished the chapter on Hinduism, which is not opening for me. There it goes. So for this week, today, of course, you'll be finishing up your African religion stuff, but as you get that done and you start work on Group 2, you'll start in on this origins of Hinduism, the Vedic area, which is an era that saw the production of the first sacred literature in India. Do a little bit of thinking about karma and caste. And then as time goes by, India is conquered a number of times. Portions of India were conquered by Alexander the Great. Then portions of India, actually almost all of India, was conquered by the so-called Mongol Empire. The the Mughal Empire. I said Mongol. The Mughal Empire, which is where our word Mughal comes from. That was an Islamic empire, which encompassed all of what's today Pakistan. Remember, Pakistan and India were considered the same territory until 1948, and so the Mughal Empire encompassed the majority of Pakistan and part of northern India down into southern India. So there are a lot of Muslim influences in that come, the interactivity between Hinduism and Islam. Interestingly enough, our mathematics is that we use now, the number system we use now is a number system that was perfected by the Islamic conquerors of India who took some cues from Hindu, Jain, and Buddhist mathematics, and they turned a number of things like zero comes to us through Islamic cultures, but they get the notion of zero through their interactivity actually with India. Zero was actually the original way that Buddha was represented by Buddhists for the first few centuries. That notion of an empty person, an empty set, then was incorporated into Indian mathematics, into Hindu mathematics, and then it had its influence on Muslim mathematics, and then it became what we now call mathematics, this sort of westernized notion of mathematics that gave us algebra and all those things. Okay, there are diverse movements and issues in India that we have to kind of think about. And this also is an opportunity for you maybe to learn a little more about the burgeoning of Hindu nationalism in India at the moment. So you can understand it a little more. There are a number of places around the DFW area that celebrate the diverse Hindu holy days. I think that if you have an opportunity to be invited to some of these celebrations, that you should take up the invitation and go. They're very beautiful and they're a lot of fun. Uh, then of course there'll be some shared writing and a quiz due at the end of it all. Okay. All right, y'all. If you have any issues or whatever, the lecture will be posted. Some sort of lecture material will be posted tomorrow. A PowerPoint overview will be posted along with possibly a lecture from me, unless I find um, something from one of my colleagues that I think would be more pertinent to you learning. And then Thursday, if anybody has a desire to uh, get together, I'll, be there at my usual 7:30 appointment. So, right now nobody seems to really want to do that, so that's okay. I'm just sort of sitting there waiting for someone to engage me. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later on. Have a beautiful, beautiful week.